Just over the last year, he's like drawn a couple, he's turned a couple of prospects over, he's gone the distance in all his losses. Very good fighter, certainly comes to win. Beat Black Flash Promotions' own Adam Rasool not long ago, and then beat Lewis Wood the fight after. So he's got form of upsetting people on Black Flash shows. Pretty ambitious debut for Mohammed Hamza, but I believe his original opponent pulled out a couple of days ago, and they just had to find somebody. I actually really like watching Tapfuma. He's a good, entertaining watch.
Oh, very good, and he actually showboats a bit, doesn't he? And which is always good fun. Lucy, this card was already scheduled, and they were going to put it on regardless of Fury Usyk. Yeah, just so you know, yeah, because obviously I was going to be in Saudi for Fury Usyk, and I was a bit gutted because I love all the lads that are on this show. But yeah, this card was already scheduled for that for this night. Decking paper 632. Where are you from, my friend? Where are you from? You're not from the UK. Where are you joining us from? It's great to have people joining us from all around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first ever professional ring walk from Oldham, Mohammed Hamza.
Texas, big up to Texas in the United States. Big up, thanks for joining us.
Welcome deciding paper. I love it over there in Texas. One of my favourite places in the world is Fort Worth. So if you're anywhere near Fort Worth, let us know. Here we go, yep. Debut here for Mohammed Hamza. Turned over quite late. He's been working with Assam for, I think Assam said 15 years, didn't he? He's known him for, when we were just speaking to Assam before. So he's got to get moving now, and that's probably part of the reason why they've taken on Darryl Tapfuma on short notice. No point in treading water, so he's got to get moving quickly.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, again, this is where the sort of...
This contest is
I'll pick it up after the MC.
Lightweight division, brought to you courtesy of Pat Barrett for Black Flash Promotions. Your referee for this contest is John Latham, and your timekeeper, Gary Grennan. Introducing first, boxing out of your blue corner, he wears the black shorts. Official weight 9 stone, 4 pounds and 8 ounces. From 20 professional contests, he brings 3 victories and 3 draws. All 3 of his victories coming by way of knockout. From Luton, Bedfordshire, it's dangerous, Darryl Tapfuma. And introducing across the ring, boxing out of your red corner, he wears the black and gold shorts. Official weight 9 stone, 5 pounds and 13 ounces. He's a former 3 times regional amateur champion. Tonight he makes his professional boxing debut from Oldham, Mohammed Hamza. 4 3-minute rounds.
Okay guys, here we go then. The pro debut of Mohammed Hamza against a good, very good journeyman called Darryl Tapfuma. We've seen him on these shows before. Really good kid. So let's see how this one pans out. And
a good start's key against Tapfuma.
Round 1.
Especially for a debutant. You know, I think if Tapfuma senses any kind of weakness or any way he can win, he goes for it. You know, he puts his all into it. You know, he'll go out and he shield Darryl Tapfuma for a journeyman. You know, 3 wins, 3 draws in 20 fights. As you said earlier, Aki, that means probably 6 wins.
Yeah, though, well, I didn't see the fight. There's someone's commenting here about one of his fights on a Wasserman show, which I didn't actually see that particular fight, but I obviously take your word for it. What I noticed about Mohammed Hamza already, he's a very well-schooled boxer. Yeah, nice poise, nice balance. He's throwing that feint. He's feinting low already. Usually they stab to the body, don't they, and come over the top with the right hand. So it should be interesting. Let's see how he gets on.
Yeah, you just don't want to, no risks early. Keep Tapfuma at the end of that jab. Don't give him any encouragement that he might have a good night, because he'll definitely take it. And all 3 of his wins by knockout, which is one of the rarest records for a journeyman, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can see why, though, the way he throws shots. And he throws shots with speed and bad intentions as well when he throws them. He's not scared to let his hands go.
Yeah, you can see though, as you just mentioned, Hamza's nice and calm, isn't he? You know, there's no. I know it's his professional debut. He's waited a long time for it, but there's no panic, is there? You know, he's been doing this a long time. 3-time regional champion as an amateur, so knows his way around the ring.
Yeah, and he's 27, so he's not a spring chicken, as they call him. 27, he's got a bit of experience behind him. But I agree with one of the comments that was earlier about you wouldn't want to risk a novice prospect against Darryl Tapfuma on a pro debut. Definitely not. Definitely not. But again, that shows you about the knowledge of the people that watch our streams. You know, they know the stuff, and that's why we enjoy having you on the streams.
Just being patient here, Hamza, isn't he? Not opening up, not leaving any chances for Tapfuma to counter. Right hand to the body. I think this is the ideal way to go about it. Tapfuma was in the tournament, wasn't he? Where they were going region for region.
That's right, yeah. I remember seeing that. I remember because Johnny Nelson was involved, wasn't he? I remember seeing about that, yeah. Which team was he in then? Putting you on the spot here, but
must be Southeast, yeah. He's from down in Luton, Tapfuma. Definitely won, got to the final. His record's been pretty good over the last year. It seems to have been taking it seriously, you know. Probably been on the road, had a look at a few of these prospects and thought, hang on, I can beat these.
I like him
really seriously.
I remember him showboating quite extensively on one of the fights. I can't remember which fight
he was talking to Pat, wasn't he, at Riverside?
That was it. Yeah, I mean, I found it quite funny. But this young Hamza, seems like he knows his way around, doesn't he? He knows his way around the ring.
Yeah, no fireworks, just boxed his way into his professional career there. Get the butterflies out the way and look to see what he can do now. Nice guy, Assam Fiaz in the corner, isn't he? You know, one of the real good guys from the northwest scene. Looking after him there, does a lot of work with the young boxers in Oldham. Works out of that gym in Droylsden where they're all crammed in. Not much room to swing the punches, but they manage it. And if he can start bringing some of those through, I think we might have some talent.
Yeah, I've just realised we're not going to be able to go for a wee tonight, are we? Because Alabi keeps putting the camera on us in between the rounds. So we're up against it here, John.
I can see a bottle there just to the left, Aki. You know, I'll hold my coat up.
Yeah, this is orange juice, just so you know.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out. Round 2.
Look, second round. Let's see what Mohammed Hamza does here. You know, he's got those nerves out of his system now. Let's see if he starts running through his repertoire a little bit and just opening up a little bit more.
I like his little left hook to the body. He drops down nice and low when he throws that shot. Anyone who remembers the thing you learn with the amateur gyms when you throw that shot is drop the knees, make them soft and everything like that. He seems to do it very well.
It's been a pretty restrained performance from Tapfuma so far by his standards, hasn't it? Not let too much go, but I just purely think it's because Hamza's been solid, hasn't he, defensively? He's not given him any real opportunities to let anything big go in reply.
I think, look at the right hand over the top of the jab as well. I think a lot of these very good journeymen, they know when they're in front of someone who's good. Like I think they know very early just the way they set up, shape up. I mean, look, we know, so the guys in there must know. You can just tell, can't you, by the poise, the feet positioning. I'm getting missed calls from people. Sorry, guys, I cannot answer the phone. It's all business tonight. We've got a good night of boxing here, so we'll not be answering the phone. We've got a good night of action. The Black Flash promotion show here at Bowlers. We're seeing a pro debut tonight of Mohammed Hamza. 4-3s this one, guys, and next up will be Adam Rasool coming off an English title fight, 10 rounder. He went the full 10 rounds for an English title fight. Yeah, this one's a lot more. It's a different type of fight of the first fight. Obviously, it's a lot more technical. There's not as much being thrown. Yeah,
Tapfuma knows, as you mentioned before, he just knows the score. Tapfuma, doesn't he? He's not taking any risk. Hamza's solid as a rock. You know, he's not wild, is he? He's not making mistakes. He's not crossing his feet. He's not leaving any gaps, not leaving any openings. And he looks he looks a solid fighter. He doesn't look fragile at all, does he? So Tapfuma's just tucking up here, just playing safe, and he'll be looking for the next prospect to knock off.
Well, he's got the disposition, I think that's the word, of a counter puncher. So, like you saw there when Darryl opened up with a nice, stepped in and had a nice jab, threw a nice single jab. Hamza right over the top with the right hand, the one round the corner, really good shot.
Nice little switch of angles there. It's something I love seeing, that when we just step off to the right and then look to put that left up to a pit of the stomach. So just starting to get more confident now, Hamza, if he's willing to try stuff like that.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. If you're joining us just now, guys, no TV shows on tonight, I don't think, but as there's obviously tonight we've got this stream on. We've got there's a show in. I think there's a VIP show on tonight, right?
Yeah, over in Liverpool.
There's BCB. Yeah, BCB, as someone's pointed out in the comments, BCB show is on tonight. Good setup they got over there. So some good local boxing. So whatever region you're in, there's something for everyone. But we appreciate those of you that have joined on.
And Fury Usyk, we didn't want to lose the battle for viewers, did we? So they cancelled it. And
exactly. It's nice to know that Fury and Usyk cancelled the fight because they knew they were going up against us tonight.
Would have badly affected the pay-per-view numbers, I think, if it had gone head-to-head against Ozaki.
Of course. I mean, people would have just been watching this stream. And they would have not made up the horrendous amount of money which those guys were getting paid. I don't even want to think about how much money they were getting paid. But yeah, a good classy operator in Hamza. Like what I'm seeing. Very, very nice style about him.
Yeah, I think we just saw a couple of glimpses there that he's capable of much more as well. So I'm just hoping now in rounds 3 and 4 he realises he's got the fight well in hand, and we get to see a few more of these skills and a little bit more attacking intent. He's definitely looked to up the tempo here, hasn't he?
I think as a pro debut goes, what do you want to do? You want to tick the boxes. You probably want to go the rounds to get them under your belt. You don't want to take any damage. You want to show a little bit of what you've got. You don't want to show too much because you want to get matched up in the next few fights. You don't want to be one of those that become hard to match, which some of the really good prospects are. For example, Nelson Birchall, who fights later on, he's very hard to match because people know how good he is. Yeah. So I think you'd say so far it's a good pro debut, isn't it?
Yeah, he looks dead solid, doesn't he? It looks like he's reasonably heavy-handed. He's clearly got a little bit of weight in his shots because Tapfuma's not working through them, is he? He's staying right there, staying on the outside, so he's definitely felt some weight. But he's just very calm and very efficient, isn't it? No fireworks so far, but he's not needed them.
I tell you one thing though, we are guaranteed fireworks in some of these fights that are coming up. That is for sure. In particular, well, actually, I like the look of Niall Brown versus Fernando Valencia as well. I like the look of that one. I think Birchall's Zamora is going to be fun. The main event is just going to be bonkers. I really think it's going to be bonkers. Although, actually, from Rizard's point of view, it shouldn't be. He should try and box more. But yeah, it's a good night of boxing. And that's a good little left hook. That's the left hook I like from Hamza. He throws it, drops down nice and low, throws that shot.
Yeah, stands right in front, doesn't he? Waits for a shot to come and then counters. Sign of a confident guy. Obviously got good reflexes as well. But this is the quietest I've seen Darryl Tapfuma. I've seen a lot of his fights, and I've not seen anybody get on top of him quite as quickly, really.
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't think he can get much going. There we go. He's just nothing there, is there? Nothing doing. He saw it coming a mile away. Hamza got his hands up and just stepped away.
Quite hard to commentate on a fight like this, isn't it? But yeah, it's he's doing absolutely everything needed of him on his pro debut, and actually I think I'm looking forward to watching him again because he looks very classy. He looks a classy operator.
Yeah, it's at 9-5 this, so you'd expect him to get down to featherweight for big fights, but there's plenty of hundreds of opponents to match him with around the 9-stone mark in Europe. I expect we'll see him against quite a few of those, while he just builds up his experience. But as Samthea said to us just before, he is 28 now, so he does have to get moving. So he certainly looks poised enough. Maybe we might see a little bit of an ambitious step up.
Well, I suppose he's 27, isn't he? So, yeah, he's not old in the game, but I'm assuming, especially looking at this skill level, that they will be moving him at a decent pace.
Coming up for a fourth and final round, just getting a reminder to touch gloves.
John, at some point I'm going to have to go for a wee. I'm just letting you know in
It's all
advance.
right. You can hold it for 3 more minutes.
I peaked too. Oh no, it won't be for another couple of fights. But I think I peaked too early. I think I had 2 coffees before I actually came and arrived. Bad move that.
Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error. Yeah.
It's worse when I'm MCing because I literally cannot go for the full duration. So big up to all MCs out there. I know what it's like. So, in we go into the 4th and final round. We are seeing Mohammed Hamza in there against Darryl Tapfuma. 4 3-minute rounds.
Just getting a little bit closer there. Hamza widened up his stance, didn't he? Got that front foot right in front of Tapfuma and looking to land that left hook to the head and body. Here comes Darryl. See a little bit of fire from him in this 4th and final round.
Yeah, it'd be good to see, because it'd be good to see what Hamza's like with a bit of pressure on him as well. Something tells me he'll be up to the mark. He's got a good defence. But yeah, slight change now. Tapfuma coming forward, and he threw the Tyson there, didn't he? The body shot up and uppercut. I love that combination.
Look at that black. You could have mistaken him for a 9-stone Mike Tyson, then, couldn't you? Black shorts, black boots, body uppercut. But no, he can't find the gaps, can he, Tapfuma? Hamza's really solid defensively. Looks strong as well for a featherweight, doesn't he?
He does actually, yeah, he does. He looks strong, looks well built. Tapfuma's having more success at southpaw actually. But yeah, Tapfuma definitely on the front foot here. I think he's decided he's going to have a little bit of fun in this round.
No, normal skirmish resumed. A little bit of a burst there from Tapfuma, but yeah, effortless really, wasn't it? Hamza just get back to the centre ring, get that jab popping back out again, and just take control back. Yeah, this has been a problem-free debut, hasn't he? Probably wondered what all the fuss is about Mohammed Hamza, because he's dealt with Darryl Tapfuma much easier than some other prospects.
Yeah, I think he saw the name, and well, we didn't speak to him, did we? But the team were well aware that Darryl's a tough debut. But yeah, barring any craziness, it's mission accomplished. One under the belt.
What are you thinking of Mohammed Hamza in the chat?
Yeah, let us know. Reverend Pickles here talking about, Gatty's left. Oh yeah, Gatty's left hook was beautiful to the body, and so was Mickey Ward's. Yeah, Mickey Ward's. In fact, Mickey Ward dropped him, didn't he, in their epic first fight? Heavy to the body. But yeah, here we go. The 10-second klaxon is sounded.
Yeah, final little burst from Darryl Tapfuma, but just boxes his way around it, Hamza, and yeah, 40-36. I'm not even sure we need the scorecards there, Aki.
No, we don't need the scorecards there, do we? 40-36, and on to the next. I'll let you know like in advance.
Yeah, we had to do votes last year on who's the left hand. We had to do votes.
And thanks everybody for joining us on the stream tonight. It is. Well, we're about to go to our MC to find out the results.
Of action, your referee John Latham scores the contest 39 points to 37 points for your winner on his debut, Mohammed Hamza.
I thought it was 40-36.
And an appreciation, please, for Darryl Tapfuma.
And when Mohammed Hamza watched it back, he'll agree it was 40-36 as well. I thought it was a pretty plain saving debut, and Hassan Fields will be really happy with it.
Good that.